wait till people come in first, and then you know, people come in and you start talking. Because people are going to be passing through as they're going to other channels. And when people see you talk.
More Americans turn to NBC News than any other news organization. Howard was a
Now
confident
take this
man.
back in the studio.
He claimed to be when he spoke to us a few months before his trial began. Did you have anything to do with your wife being shot that day in your garage?
No, I did not. I absolutely did not.
Nevertheless, defense attorneys Jerry Cobb and Ricky Parrott knew they had their work cut out for them when they rose to Frank Howard's defense.
The state put on a large amount of evidence. They showed a lot of money being transferred. They showed the affair. They showed sympathetic pictures of the poor lady shot.
I was listening to this guy about how to get your more view on your YouTube. Something you already told me about, like create the
have spent the kind of money that they said was spent in order to have.
Somebody's on your channel. Say hi.
no,
You got one person there.
well,
They're right there.
no,
It says one.
well,
See the number? One right there.
So, the first line of defense
Sometimes it takes a minute for people to log on. So,
zero.
wears prison guard to court.
yeah, say hello.
Not yet, babe. It's just zero.
No, they might not say nothing, but they're watching.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. You see that one right there?
yeah.
Well, it was one. You didn't say anything, so they
Oh.
left. They come and go.
Well, why so
You gotta
hurry?
say hi when they come on.
Oh goodness.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars to kill somebody, and they're not even being prosecuted. That makes no sense.
Not only that, but the defense argued
Oh, the
their stories
YouTube
were just too
went and
believed.
do.
Take one for
Remember they checked me on live last night because the song being played.
come from the Middle East.
Oh, so how did you respond? So like I said,
That literally
I
like you
just
accepted it?
went and say that I didn't own the copyright, so they said it's not gonna affect.
I told you. Yeah. You disagree with them. That's all. Now, sometimes people can be busy, but eventually what happens, people log on, you know. Well, sometimes you get a minute, sometimes you just talk. Because no matter what,
Oh,
you gotta remember, yeah, it's just talking and people come on, you know.
welcome UK / underscore rap underscore boys.
the defense attorneys not only challenged
What
the
a stage name.
credibility of
Welcome.
Kennedy's crew,
This is Chef Vanna Inn, though I'm known as Chef Vanna Inn, but I am Vanna. Welcome.
to one word.
Welcome. Yes, thank you.
You take a guy
Like
who's
that.
straight up all
How are you?
the
Are you here in US or are you in UK?
people in the church knew he had an affair.
Welcome to welcome all of you. This is Chef Vanna Inn. Again, such a great pleasure to be on live again. I'm learning this process, right? I'm goof up a lot because I don't know what to do or to say yet. Save for that, it's so great to see all of you and look forward to bring some crucial information if it's relevant to you at all in regard to recent change with President Donald Trump, how I don't want to get into politics. I'm only getting to what affect people with his policy. Do you agree? Well, thank you. I love the heart. Oh, you're gonna melt my heart with all the heart. Thank you. Oh, I love the heart. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the like. Who did the like? Give me an indication because I'm partially blind, but I'm not wearing glasses. Guess what? Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here. I love that smiling face. UK rap boys. Are you a rapper by profession? Baba Kach. Thank you. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And you too. Hope you're doing well. Thank you.
Very well could be that, and also
Pele the King.
kill Dancy.
What do you mean bigger than me? Are you a little boy, a little girl? Well, yeah, I probably is bigger. Yes. Oh, you rebel freestyle. Well, do some rap. Come on, make me dance. Share your YouTube channel. because I'm sharing mine. So it'd be great that you share YouTube channel so that we stay connected. So that way we show support for each other. You know, we YouTuber, we rely each other's support. You know, I support you, you support me, so that way we can move forward with our viewers, which is very important. This is my second year with YouTube, right? I was gonna talk about the thing that affects my community, because my community first I was gonna do this in Cambodian, talking to my people in that particular culture. Um, go back to what I was trying to say is that I don't like get into politics, but recent change affects my community, especially those who don't speak very much English. Do you agree? Because if you don't speak the language, the dynamic of change will affect their livelihood, their their livelihood, meaning that they're questioning whether legitimacy, whether the green card is good, whether the I-94 is good, right? I mean, for us as American citizens, we're not worried about those things. But for the immigrant, whether under the eye of God, you know, we children of Him. So I'm trying to be compassionate about the whole thing. So if you see me get emotional about the whole thing, and that because the nature human side of me. Yeah. Well, welcome all of you. Pile, right? Pile the King. That's a beautiful name. Thank you for the heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you for the smiling face. Oh my goodness, right? I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. Uh, oh wow. Good job, you kid. Well, you got two YouTube. That's what I was listening to this guy. See, I'm jumping over because I'm not sure what response I'm getting to. This guy, the YouTuber, he was saying how we can get the algorithm moving, get the viewer, get the subscribers. So he was saying how kind of stuff that I already absorbed some of that through experiencing for being a YouTuber for 2 years. Now, you know that I did most of researching on my own, as well as learning from my coach, Stone Paxton, that he he's not only a musician, a singer, writers, and composer, and recorders, and all that. He also is such a great coach. He's good with technology, which I'm learning. So yeah, I'm here just to show a little bit side of me where I am concerning about my community. The
Players, a lot of local celebrities, and first responders playing. What a special thing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry about the dog. You know, I mean, UK rap boys. I'm sorry about the dog. I'm an animal lover. I spent so many years rescuing abandoned dog and cat. Believe it or not, I have. I used to have 6, 7 dog and cats. Right now I have 3 dogs and a cat. Well, actually I have 2. One adopted by my daughters. I love animals. I personally, when the animal die, it's affect us emotionally. It's just like losing family member. It is a family member because you spend so many years taking care and caring for the dog, just like you taking care of your family. Because I took care of my dad for 16 years. He passed just about 5 years ago. He suffered from numerous stroke and left him paralyzed, waist down. So he never walk or talk again. So for 16 years caring for him, it took a whole lot of my life. My back still aching. You see me twist and turn, meaning that I'm trying to adjust my back. Though I got treated, but certain things would triggered my back to get hurt again. I'm sorry about your dog. I know there's no placement for something that's so dear to us. When my dog and cat died, guess what? I didn't bury. I didn't cremate it right away. I wrap it up nicely in the plastic in the foyer, and I leave in the freezer a long time because people said, "Do not leave your dead cat or dog in the freezer." Well, you know, I'm not ready to give it up.
I'm going to the studio.
You going to the studio?
Yeah, let's go to the studio.
Okay. So I wrap up my dog and dead cat in the freezer until I'm ready to take care of it. Sorry, let me move to a better place where I can sit down. I'm over here at the studio joining with artist Stone Paxton. Well,
You just drop your phone.
I know. Oh. Give me a minute. Let me settle down because I'm not settled down because I was just finished doing my podcast on Trump policy on immigration. So that got me a little tinge up a little bit.
I'm going to set you right here.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. Well, this is the State of an Art Museum. What I'm talking about, recording studio that belonged to the artist Stone Paxton. Check out on his singles and his albums. He's such a great producer. Not only that, he's an artist, he's a producer also. So if you need help with producing music and song and recording and distributions, songwriting or creating music, he does all of that you could imagine, like UK rapper boys. Who produced for you? Oh, he right here, man. I'm sorry about
A lot of my records chart in the UK all the time.
Yeah, you can talk to him. He said
All the time.
well, send us some of your link to your.
All you got to do is just Google Stone Paxton. Yeah, just Google Stone Paxton.
Okay, that do.
Yeah, and then have them send their link. They rap.
Yeah, I know when you see your dog. Right now, all my dog about 13, 14 human years. So that equivalent to be about they in the 80, 90. So I know that one of my Chihuahua, I have two Chihuahua and a Schnauzer. Schnauzer is very lovable, and everybody want that Schnauzer. All of my family members want a Schnauzer. He's so loved. I know I'm jumping all over. I can't stay focusing because when each one coming on and then you share.
Just say hello to everybody.
Share, and then let's do that. Whatever that make you happy today, let's talk about it. It's Sunday. If to help talk about losing a dog, a cat, a loved one, or you're not feeling okay, let's focusing on our own well-being today. Okay. Don't worry about what I'm gonna present to you because it's crazy anyway what's going on with the politic in America and all the changes that affecting all the immigrations law and regulations that I was about to bring on. Actually, I just finished recording my podcast on Trump policy on immigration. So I'm gonna do some editing because I went all over also. So before I release it, that would make sense to all of you. So there. Let it be light. I think light was like the first day of creation. No,
Yeah.
no, not the first day of creation.
No, it wasn't the first day, yeah.
The first day of creation. No, it is the light. And then
Let there be light, yeah.
let it be
You
light.
can't make anything without light.
I know, huh? If you people
The
go-
universe. No, it's forming the universe first, right? You got to form the universe first. And you can give it light. We have to go back and we should know this.
Okay, if you shout out how you know the book of Genesis and how the earth or how the world created with the light or was the world created first, let me know. Because I used to teach seminary. It's been too long and my memory had taken away. So I was saying earlier that our emotion really connected to the people that we take care of, to the dog and the cats and the animals that we so used to taking care of, and that when something happened to it, when it get hurt, especially when you see them getting hurt, or in fact, I even catch the last breath of my last cat. In fact, I buried him in the backyard. I gave up after I left him in the freezer for a while. And then I said, my family said, Mom, you need to get rid of the dead cat. Okay, so I went and dug, like, I don't know how deep the hole is, right? But I mean, it's deep enough. And then I put this beautiful tree. What tree was it? It was the loquat tree that my daughter got for a gift. And then guess what? Las Vegas is not a place to grow trees, especially the tropical tree. They don't like heat, dry heat here. So after so many months of watering, the tree didn't do well. It died on the top of my dead cat. So then we have 2 funerals there. So losing the cat was emotional breakup for me too, because I had that cat so long. I rescued him long time ago. The tale to that cat, welcome to that cat, is that the rock, the rock. You mean the earth? Because earth used to be like a big piece of rock until they divided into waters and dirt, right? I mean, God, He's a great engineer,
created
believe it or
light
not.
first.
If God created Creation University, I would be the first one
He
to
created
enroll.
light first, so
He created light first, and then the big rock must be the earth. You're right. you
He
read
created
your
light in the
Bible.
sky and dry
I like
land.
that.
But anybody can look that up online. So.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you for sharing. So I'm sorry about the dog again, but let our conversation be something that we can share, whether something you like doing. So how's the rapping for you going? It's good? UK Rap Boys? Was he good? Did you chart any of your record? Send some link.
How old are they?
How old are you? Are you a new or are you a new cat or an expert rap? Sorry, I use the word expert because a lot of rapper now they easily created from the garage band, something that they can do on their laptop, connect to
Yeah,
MPC.
they do it on their phones now.
And then you just go, you just create a track, you just lay vocal on it, you know what I mean, without before you realize it, you have something that chart it, right? I
No,
mean,
charting is more to charting than just doing a song. Though.
I
Can't
know.
just do a song and think it's gonna chart.
Yeah, you follow him on YouTube. He did a lot of
I've been in the
content.
business for 40 years. So
I know he's an old cat. You can't skin him.
I'm an OG.
He's an OG.
I know the game in and out. So
I know. If you see that this is a serious studio, right? I'm not fabricating.
not just studio,
So
serious
look.
history.
Look, and he's trying to teach me how to do music. You know, I can cook, I can sew, I can crochet, but producing track, learning to make music, produce music, I'm not too old for it, but maybe I would consider it. Look, he had a state-of-art technology. Look at this. Look at all this. He had a car too. Look, he's been working on the car. And then
Follow my YouTube channel, Stone
Yes.
Paxton Music and Life.
follow Stone Paxton on his YouTube.
Stone Paxton Music and Life.
Yeah. Say it again.
Stone, you know it. Stone Paxton Music and Life.
This is how he looked.
What's
like.
up? What's happening? What's up, you guys?
So he had an album that I.
No, go show them the plaques on the wall.
Oh yeah, he had an album that I've been pushing him to finish it. First he said,
No, she ain't pushing. No, don't go there, please.
oh, he don't want me to push him
You
there.
ain't pushing me. I'm pushing myself.
Well,
You're inspiring me to make sure I get it done.
he used a different word. So this is his accomplishment here. He had what?
That's not out of. That's only there's about 70 plaques that are not on the wall. These are just a few that are on the wall.
I've been telling him to bring it out so that I can pack it on the wall. He said, you don't want too many nail spot on it. So look at that.
Not too many.
Not too many.
Not too many nail spots on the wall.
So he had accomplished quite a lot. Look. Oh yes, remember this beautiful here? He was TikTok sensation. She came here and he produced her one of what do you do for Nelly?
Yeah, executive producer over her project.
Yeah, so he produced for her and then it charted. Look. shot it on iTunes. See her? Remember her? Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. So, oh, Teddy Riley, look. You know who Teddy Riley is? Mom, who's Teddy Riley?
They know who Teddy Riley is. Tell them to produce Michael Jackson, work with everybody.
Oh yeah, remember he produced Michael Jackson record? That's him right there. Teddy Riley. He be moving back to Las Vegas. Currently he's in Texas, huh, Bo? He's in Texas? He's supposed to be doing some sort of band show here. And oh, did you remember this? Would you mind? That song is a beautiful song. Check it out, okay? Would you mind? I love it. I love Would You Mind. It's such a deep lyric. So this is the compilation of his production here. All of his records. I know he had millions more, but this right here reached 300,000 streams. Look, see that? So, Rapper Boy, it took him 46 years now to have this kind of accomplishment. And then he did the Tyler Perry's, you know. And then he was with the, what band were you with, Mom?
Rick James, Stone City Band.
Yeah, Rick James band, the very prominent Rick James. And so his role is,
around me all the time. You sure don't know nothing about me.
oh. So, yeah, so this is other studios. I know, he said, why?
That's the B room.
Oh, yeah, his studio. This is where he did a lot of
Don't go in
recording.
that closet, on.
I'm not going to your closet.
No, I'm just saying because there's stuff all over the place.
Yes, sir. So, see it? This is his recording studio. His microphone, the one that cost millions. No, probably not millions, but this one right here I can't touch because it's special to him. So he record most his song here, and then his editing machine is over here. So this is the room A. He did the recording, and then he had grand piano. So,
I'm showing the tribute to Tupac that I produced back in the day.
where's
that
Tupac?
one. The tribute to Tupac.
Oh.
You're like a little kid in the camp. You're
Oh,
here.
right here, Mom?
You're here every day, and you don't know anything, huh?
Oh, yeah, this
You
right
forgot everything all of a sudden.
here. I did not, because right here he tribute to Tupac.
Okay,
If you know
can
who
show that
Tupac
even better
is.
if you want. 'Cause now you can see it better.
Okay, so
That's the B room.
this is a very cozy, like I said, cozy recording room here. He used to have.
Yeah, I actually like recording in the B room because it's more intimate. I don't have to be in too much open space. But this is the tribute to Tupac I produced back in the day. And then this is from the Tyler Perry Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Marva King. I produced this on Marva King. I produced that single on her, Marva King from Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She's one of the actresses. I produced her record. And, it keeps going and going and going and going.
You know, Marva King, right? She's also not only
She's an actress and singer.
yes, not only singer. She used to be the backup singer for Prince.
New Power Generation.
Yes, New Power
Hey, speaking
Generation.
of Prince, look, he's on TV, the documentary.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
On Prince? Oh, yellow. Yeah. So I was gonna show you this plaque right here. See right here. Okay. This artist, he's paraplegic. He's on wheelchair. I brought him into the studio, and he remixed one of the old Khmer song, and then it charted #1 in France, because I think a lot of Khmer people live in France, right? And then it charted number 52 in US. Okay, and then Paimani he's one of our first wheelchair artists, and he didn't do
Not
too well.
wheelchair, but handicap.
Yes,
You don't want to say wheelchair. That's kind of like
oh well, he's one of the what's it call it? Challenge.
Yeah, just he's handicapped.
Yeah, challenge.
Because challenge
artist.
means something else, right?
Yeah. Well, but then after his first hit, he He has not been doing well, so we kind of hold off his. He was supposed to do two songs.
He wasn't serious as he pretended to be. Let's just say that.
Yeah, so yeah,
Most artists are not as serious as they pretend to be.
oh, look at Prince is on. Well, talking about Prince, and he just came on. See that? See how thing manifested. So my yeah, we're just gonna do Alexa Daisy Sunday. You know, we don't have to work. We don't have to worry about paying bills because most of office are not open on Sunday, so you don't have to worry about bill collector and thing like that, right? To send them back to their mom. So what it is that I was trying to reach my Cambodian audience. I was gonna do this in Cambodians, and you know that I'm a chef by YouTube qualification because I did attend some culinary school, but not in this country. While I was living in refugee camp in Thailand for 5 years, they educated a lot of children there by introducing them into art and craft project. So you never seen a studio before?
Who?
Oh, Mike Tyson. Where's Mike Tyson? Huh?
Huh?
You seen Mike Tyson? Where's Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson's a friend of mine, but I don't have any pictures of Mike in here. I got some, but I haven't put them up.
Oh, yes. He
Maybe he saw the plaques, my martial arts, my championship plaques.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't mess with him because he know his martial arts. He's many time world champions, and he's not fighting anymore because I can't stand see him get hit. You know what I mean? But he does Muay Thai also. I'm partly Thai, so Muay Thai has always been in the blood. You know, where if you make me mad enough, I would go. You know, I do the elbow thing. But anyway, yes. Yes, Mike Tyson. You know, he's a great boxer. I think he's heavyweight boxer. He knows them also, and I think he trained with many of the masters that. Who was that person that you trained with, Mom?
Master Toddy, one of the #1 Muay Thai instructor in the world. They can look up Master Toddy, kickboxing.
Yeah, I think he returned back to Thailand. Huh?
Yeah, he went back to Thailand. He has a kickboxing school in Thailand, in Bangkok. Yeah.
Today I am live from studio Stone Paxton, in his studio with all his accomplishment, the plaques and all the billboard plaques and everything that he accomplished. Some of the thing that he posts on the wall, he run out of space. He probably have to go upstairs to do like the whole. I was talking to him another day that maybe just do like a Hall of Fames and put everything upstairs. And he has so many like boxes of his plaques that he didn't even bring it up. There's so many. So yes, to get to this point of creations, or UK rapper boys, it take a lot of determinations, a lot of hard work, and yeah, you understand music and probably more than I am. But anyway, yes, exactly. What are your heart set for? You just follow the instinct. Follow your first instinct. Follow your first gut feelings. Don't delay it, because if you delay it, someone else would brand it. Just like he used to tell me that all of my most of my intricate design for my my crochet, that I need to brand it before someone else brand it. Whatever you plan on doing, brand it, initiate it. Do not wait until someone else steal your ideas, and then when they brand it, then it become the rightful owners. So if you dream of becoming a singer, a rapper, or musicians, or actors and actresses, do that. If you not have seen me being on being on a reality show, you gotta check it out. I think it's aired on prime times, MTV, and what else? Hulu? I'm not sure, but
Hulu, MTV, Amazon Prime.
yes. My personal moment where I have to deal with a great man. though now that I learned to accept the fact is that there's certain thing that I can change about person, certain thing not, unless you want to be changed, unless you want to be kept, right? Just like a relationship, you cannot buy love, you cannot buy a relationship, you cannot imping on those things that's going to keep a person with you, or you're going to buy that person feeling and emotion with you. You got to connect them in the level where leaving or deserting is not it's not, let's say it's not easy, let's say make it impossible to do, right? So like in a relationship, so I am so one day we got call from TV station and said, hey, you know,
TV station network.
or the network, the MTV network producer, through him, of course, you know, I'm just an ordinary woman who who's in a relationship. So he said, hey, notice that you guys in this show, well, for him because he's an artist, so he's pretty well known, carpet on carpet and all that. I haven't done that. So they said, well, we heard this and that about you and your, you know, your significant others, and we want to hear your stories. So that's what driven us to do a story. And people ask us, is it a true story? Of course, we're not gonna lie. You know, I mean, we display our livelihood and our personal life with the world. And you're gonna ask us, is that real? It is real. I have to deal with it. I have to discover it, and I have to deal with him. I have to deal with my own emotion. I have to deal with the other young lady emotion. You know, people say, well, she's a BIC. No, the BICH is for the female dog. People call each other like that. You know, the BICH is referring to the female dog. It's not for a woman. I mean, for me,
Ask them if they ever heard of Tammy Roman.
Oh yeah, have you heard of Tammy Roman?
Tammy Roman.
Tammy Roman. She's the field producer. No,
She's an actress. She's an actress.
Well, she hosts the
MTV.
reality show, but she also an actress. I think she was on reality show
She's
for
on tons of stuff. Yeah, she was on MTV for years, but she's on tons of movies now.
yeah. Tammy, she's a sweetheart. Got
If
to
they
know.
haven't heard of Tammy, they won't understand the story. So
Or check out on Tammy Roman, TAMI Roman. Just like
you might be talking to some little kids. There's a lot of kids that be on YouTube, so you don't even know how old they are. You're talking to them.
Yes, Tammy Roman. She's a great hostess for the reality show, and reality show we on was on reality show on MTV. Started with MTV. It is an MTV production, so we're on MTV reality show called the Unfaithful, or Caught in the Act, the Unfaithful. We are on season 3, episode 4. You will see me and Milestone on reality show. No, it's I haven't seen the whole bit yet because I know I've been done that at the studio, so it was hard for me to go back and even look at my own story because it was emotional for me. And people said, well, you're a fake cry. I said, it would take a lot to get me to cry. You know, I've been there and done that many times with relationships, so it would take me a little bit to like kick in and bring tear out, you know. So with this show, right away, it's like my emotion was like my mixed emotion like there, and when she asked certain questions that triggered me to evoke my emotions. So you know, when the tear run down, they take many breaks. If they were to put the whole show on there, it would be like traumatic show, not dramatic, not just dramatic. It was traumatic show
it
because
would
then
be at
you,
least an hour and a half.
yeah, it would take us 3 days to film that the episode and put it into like that 30-minute long. You know how many chop 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 chop, because a lot of stuff in there is not concluded or conclusion because either too emotional. It was they didn't want me to like show that part of being that way. She did a little a little anecdote on my childhood experience in Cambodia. If not know that I am a refugee from Cambodia. I've been here 46 years now. This is my 46 years in America. When I first came, I was 17 years old. So that took a long journey to be here, just like most of immigrants who came here legally through refugee status, seeking asylum here. And that's why the issue around legal immigrant in America here can be so, can be so universal and peculiar and strange because the immigration in this country is not new. It's been from the beginning of the time where the 13th colony, the French, the British, the Asian, the Chinese. In fact, even people who, if you read certain bib in, they show that there's certain tribe that cross the border or come through lands or water bodies to come to America, the first settlements. We don't know, but I'm sure that there will be some interesting theory to talk about, right? So I'm sure that before the earth was split, that split apart, we used to be able to walk and conjoin in land, right? So people go freely. And I think after the 12 tribe of Israel, I think all of us are part of one of the tribe. I think through church, I'm an Ephraim tribe that also trace back to Adam and Eve tribe if you are Christian. If you're not, fine. Whatever tribe you're from, African tribe, Nigerian tribe, Cambodian tribe, or even Laotian tribe, you're fine. To me, you're all equal. And that's honest truth, because being human is, to me, is good enough for me to get your respect, because it doesn't matter what situation you're in as human, we going through the same struggles. Oh, you have the charger here?
Huh?
You have the charger here? I have mine upstairs.
Oh, you need mine? You got 5 people on there watching you.
Yes,
That's
thank
pretty
you.
good.
This is Stone Paxton. He's one of the OG.
I'm the mailman. Shit.
He's not working today. He's a federal employee. He better watch out what he's saying. He might get laid off.
Yeah, don't let her fool you. I'm the mailman.
It's not working.
Don't worry. I'll turn it on. Just give it a second.
He's a mailman that delivers songs and lyrics and music. The latest music that he released was "Love on the Dance Floor." That would get your feet tapping and your butt moving. You can
Shit
twerk.
came on by now.
Thank you. It does. So, "Love on the Dance Floors" was released, and yes, yours. And I think it charted. What number did it chart in UK?
Top UK number 7 in the UK soul charts, and then number 8 on the iTunes Top 100.
See, so yeah, that was the latest single that he released. That was in last year, I think, during this time. That song.
No, I just released that one that came out in October or November. Yeah. That's the first single off the upcoming album.
Yeah. So his song was very popular in Japan and UK and that's a song that Amsterdam and US also. So it's such a great privilege working with him. I'm not a producer, but I can light the light, plug in the plug. If I plug it right, if it's not, the whole thing spark. He's like, don't touch that. So I get to sit in his chair and become the nature of manager. So anyway, yeah. Yes. Travis, Randy Travis, the country singer. Yeah, Randy Travis. He was a great artist. If you're talking about the same Travis, Randy Travis. Right, that's the only Travis I know, Randy Travis. I know Mike Tyson retired. It's about time, he got beat too much, and when your head get blast too many times. It's not good for your brain. It's not healthy. I know, it's funny. Thank you. I'll check on your YouTube connection there, link there. I will. I promise. Oh, what do you mean that you won't let you do the movie? Because you probably online. That's why. Deontay. You know who Deontay is?
What?
Deontay.
Deontay what? Huh?
That's what the rapper boy said.
What about Deontay? Deontay who?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm saying, what is he saying about Deontay? What about Deontay?
I don't know.
Huh? What? I can't read it. Where does it say Deontay?
Right here.
Donate.
Donate.
What did he say? Hold on. Deontay. I don't know. Yeah, Deontay. I don't know who he's talking about, but
I'm so sorry about that, but it's a misspell.
yeah, he must be explaining things, but
Don't let bully stop you because
listen. Don't let nobody. Hold on, let me get my. Do not let any. I grew up with 6 brothers, and brother was a world champion. You have to donate, but what's your Cash App? You got a Cash App, right? Cash. Here's our Cash App. Let me see if we can post it. Hold on.
You're gonna miss the music. You're gonna miss everything he is. but
Start a
you're
poll.
You realize
We should be able to hit that and
part of your life someone is,
hold on. There we go. Hold on.
when they're no longer there.
Message.
Prince was awesome. Prince was really great.
Well, I pinned. Hold on.
All about us being
I'm trying to unpin that message I pinned.
appreciated as fans. I think
Hold on. I'm trying to send her Cash App to you. Better yet, let me tell you something. So her Cash App is $Vanna Bodine, BANNA So it's Cash App. $Vanna Bodine. That's her Cash App. Whoever wants to donate. I think that was a young man right there, the rap boys. So they'll come back on because you have people coming on and off and stuff. So I cannot hear. He's lagging. His internet must be really bad. He said he couldn't hear.
Okay.
He's lagging. So he'll be able to watch this back, and somebody else just logged back onto you. So it might be him, but let him know your Cash App is Vanna. Cash is $Vanna Bodine in the spelling, and then
Well, it might
if
be
he wants to
him
donate.
there. See if the rapper boy back on.
Yeah, if you're back on, send a comment, brother. If you're back on, because we don't see you. We don't see any messages pop up. But if you are, her Cash App is Vanna Bodine. $Vanna Bodine. VANNABODINE. That's her Cash App. Okay, so you can donate there, sir.
And you was gonna tell him about the bullying.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting. Let me know if he's back on because I gotta tell him a story about that. Don't let nobody bully you.
You can rap
Nobody.
if you back. Give me an indication so that Stone can tell you how you deal with the
I
bully.
hate bullies.
Yeah, the big bully, because he was like that in school also. Now I was bullied as also. Remember that I coming here as refugee. I didn't speak a word of English. I was already 17, and being 17, it was tough because then you get hung between education systems. I was too ignorant to be in college, and because I don't have formal education to be in college, I can be in college, and then I was forced to be in high school and be in high school but Lincoln High School was kind enough to keep me for 4 years, and I was able to graduate it and receive my diploma and learning the language, English language at that time also. So being bullied is not something lightly because it affects people's life. If you're being bullied, deal with it directly. Okay, do not ignore. Do not think that it's gonna go away. If someone who is bullying you, they want to get into your emotion, your feelings, your physical being, because people who bully, they're jealous people. They don't want to see you do better than them. If you don't do better than them, and then they condemn you for being whatever name they want to call you, you're being lazy, or you're being uneducated, or you're just being a bummer. And if you rise on the top of them, and they will say, well, he must do this and do this, or sell drug to have this kind of car or the kind of house, what have you. It doesn't matter what you do, you're never gonna make everybody happy. But there's one thing that you have control over, is how you can transform yourself to a better person, or the person that you want to be. Coming to this country, I have learned that nothing really given to you unless you know how to make that happen for yourself. People said, well, you come to America, you'll be taken care of, and the government give you free handout. Well, there's a cut out time where the government give you handout. It used to be the government handout for the refugee back in the time that we were here, is where they give you 18 months to be on the system, food stamp, and then there was no housing, food stamp, and cash aid for you to educate yourself, for you to get a house, to get a car, to get to work. And that was it. It was not like a lifetime career be on public assistance. There's a cut back time for someone to be on the financial assistance from the government at the time, which was true. So it forced me to find job, which I didn't speak much English, so I didn't. The first job was working in a restaurant. That's where I learned to cook also, because I work with the chef. So as a personal assistant, I watched the man cook. Right? I mean, been there for 4 or 5 years, of course. Whatever the man cook, he'll share. And then to the point where now he said, why not get in the kitchen and cook? So, he just take a cigarette break. And then I was cooking what he was cooking. So American food or Chinese food was easy because I, it's already in my system. And the Cambodian, I growing up with, and Thai food. I not only that I'm a Thai descent, but I learned the Thai culinary in a cool way when I was in a refugee camp. I was telling you that I was in a refugee camp. Yes, you're fine. You don't have cash aid. Aid is fine. That's all I have. Or Zelle. Anyway, so
Yeah, they won't have Zell from their country though.
yeah, so probably where you're at, you probably don't have those because yeah, you're fine. But thank you though. Thank you for the kind gesture. I appreciate that a lot. So I was telling you that that I do cooking show, right? If you're here with me, you know that I have putting out a lot of great cooking videos. I go step by step and it make it easy. Some of those cooking may take me a few hours to produce one meal so that I can chop it up in like a 15-minute and give it to you. Though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if you stick around with me long enough, it will make sense, because cooking Asian food is not that easy. Just like you're learning to cook the first time, it will not turn out good. But if you keep practicing it, same thing for me too. I'm not such a great baker. Baking was not my strongest skills, but cooking I do. I can bake delicious cake, banana cakes, and simple cakes, right? But I'm not into like making wedding cake and make it like elaborate cake. I haven't done that yet, because those skills take a lot of baking skill. Though I work at the donut shop for many years and belong to a friend of mine. I just feeling in the morning, the rush hour, and so yeah, working in the donut shop. So I learned to make donut also. But then yeah, that can happen. Maybe I'll show you how to make donut, but but it's a lot of work to make donut also. But cooking is my passion, and I'm gonna launch my crochet. You know that I do crochet also. A lot of the scarf that I wear on my cooking show, I make those also. I used to sell a whole bunch of those, and then when I crocheted too much, it started to affect my vision because when I crochet, I can get crazy and I can't get over it. It's called crochet addiction. Have you heard that? So you want to crochet until and you want to get the king size blanket done in one night. It not happen. So a lot of straining on my eyes. So I cut down on crocheting. I used to wear a pair of spectacles just to help me see, and depending on the colors I'm crocheting. So I want to launch my my crocheting, sharing free patterns with those who are compassionate about crocheting. But cooking is my compassions because I that come spontaneous, come intuitively. When you passionate about something, it'll come easy. It'll come with your emotion, your energy, just like rapper from my UK rapper boys. He said he rap. So yeah, you're lacking. You gotta get up. Stop being lacking person. Stop being procrastinating. Stop giving yourself excuses. 'Cause some people ask me, say, at your age, you have beautiful skin. Well, the lighting help also, but I don't have that perfect skin, right? My skin, I have a lot of speck. What you call it? What you call the speck? Well,
Freckles.
freckles. Okay, freckles. I have a lot of freckles. If you see me closely, you see all kind of freckles on my face, which can be adorable. But for some people, they say, "Yeah, that's imperfection." It's fine. If I'm imperfect in my own individual way, I accept it. So, so, so it does not matter. It's matter what's inside of you here. If you value yourself enough, the external look will not be as matter. First, in order to fix the external appearance, you have to fix the internal health first. Okay, meaning that eat good, sleep good, exercise. That's at the physical, but the internal are the emotional, the mental health, the love, the caring, because it go together. When I used to teach health class, before I become an online chef, I work with Dignity Health through the one of the satellite program that I graduated with to do the chronic health educators, and so I got to teach people about health, right? And so many topics about chronic illnesses, talking about combating the diabetes. So I was teaching, I taught health to the community in multiple languages for about 5 years, 6 years. I was doing pretty good until I moved here until I moved from California to Las Vegas, Nevada in 2020. So it's been 5 years. I have not taught the class, but when I do my cooking, I often mention about certain food, certain nutritional values that I would add or I would deplete it from my cooking, because I believe in healthy cooking, healthy diet, healthy lifestyle. The best thing we do about the healthy lifestyle is to get moving, because sedentary lifestyle is constitute for people who over 35, for men and female, 35, 45, to get diabetes type 2. Because diabetes type 2 derived from people who are not correctly consume the type of healthy food, or too much sugary food, or just sedentary lifestyle.
I need to log on your TikTok.
So all this thing here is modifiable. It's behavior that we can modify. Okay, but once you get diabetes type 2, or you're born with hereditary lifestyle or hereditary type 1, and then there's not much you can do, say, for controlling and dealing with taking insulin regularly and taking your metformin regularly and all the medication regularly and exercise and changing lifestyle. Okay? And that's how you'll be able to mitigate. But the behavior lifestyle you can change. You can stop smoking or reduce smoking. Oh, by the way, I used to teach smoking cessation in the Asian community, so I know a little bit about smoking cessations. I mean that you just people said, oh, sometimes when I work with clients, because I coach them one-on-one also and give them timeline when to quit, I said, well, I want to quit cold turkey and deal with the withdrawal and all that. And some people did it well, they go fishing, they go singing, do whatever they need to do to distract themselves. And then for those who like relying on the nicotine or the addiction agent so much, is that they focusing on their addiction instead of focusing on quitting. So either cold turkey or you do the plan, the action plan. So when I teach people in health class, is we do action plan. Action plan is that you start with a small step, right? If you're gonna lose 10 pounds, you cannot do it in one day. When I used to weight a little heavy, when I take this health class, one of action plan was to lose 10 pounds in 1 year. Lose 10 pounds in 1 year, you can achieve it, right? If you're gonna lose in 1 week, you could, but you're gonna have to sweat it out until you're exhausted and you want to quit. But when you do action plan, what it does for you is that it you write down a plan, right? Say that you want to lose 50 pounds or 15 pounds. Let's do little by little, okay? Don't try to jump from Mountain Everest and thinking you're gonna land on the rock and you'll be alive, right? No, you won't. Same thing for action plan is that you have to start like at a very lowest of your ability to cope with. For example, if you live in a sedentary lifestyle, you haven't get up and take a 5-minute walk, or you have not even reached the end of the block. So what you need to do is to do that. Start a 5-minute walk. You just take that long walk in a short pier, circle in your cul-de-sac or your street, what have you. And after about 5 days, you
Hey, Angel.
accomplish it, and then you increase the duration to 10 minutes, to 15 to 30 minutes, to maybe to an hour. I was saying, welcome, Chef Anna again.
Oh, go ahead.
So,
I'm listening.
is your internet working okay? I was saying that, yes, lacking of procrastination can be a big hindrance for our success in relationship, in any type. Is that if we lag, we don't want to get up. Just like doing makeup. Some people only do makeup when you getting out of the house. Some men and women won't leave the house because they have no makeup on. Okay, so there's a thin line there. Okay, it depends for me too whether I'm working in the house, working at home, or I'm working outside the house. So the best practice is that I'll go back to the health. This is part of the health. The best part of our well-being is that you get up in the morning. Okay, establish that sleeping hours that you have to get at least 6 to 8 hours for a healthy adult. But if you're not so healthy, then you need to do about 8 to 12, like babies. That's how baby grow. So what you do is that you would I was saying that set up your earlier, that go back to our health class, is that you do an action plan, right? And then you list the thing that you want to do to accomplish.
My mental block will be released.
Make it a
Wow.
short term. Okay, make it a commitment that you're gonna be consistent with, and that you're gonna keep this. If you fail, then start over again. Okay. If you are not capable of doing a 5-minute walk, do a 2-minute walk. Just get up and moving. Get up and live. Get up from the chair. Get up from the Take the phone with you if you need to. Okay, because since iPhone, the smartphone come alive, we seem to attach to our electronic device, and when you walk, you look at your phone, stop, because you're gonna run into the car, and then you won't be able to be alive to walk anymore, or run into the pole. But anyway, the whole thing
You
today
just gotta
is
be a black woman.
is a freestyle talking. We don't have to stick with whatever I'm preaching on, right? I'm not going to preach you on Bible, though we went back to a little bit about the creations of the universe and then of the universe. Yeah, so I don't want to offend my non-Christian family here too. But then if you're
Oh, her.
Buddhism,
Oh, yeah.
welcome. If you are Muslim, if you are Confucius or anything, I welcome all of you. For me, the religions is 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 not teaching anybody to be bad or to be uh, to to be haters or hatred. Okay,
Dude, she
all
really
religion
believed
taught
that
us to love, to be
some of
kind,
these
and
women
to be generous, and that's what religious would teach us. But I'm not super religious people, but I attend church on Sunday. You know,
But there's black women running that game, or
and I
God
do
said,
pray and for
the
my own
pastor said
salvations
for me to
and for
get
the world
married.
too.
Meanwhile, the pastor trying to sleep with every woman in the
And
church.
sometimes we do group prayer or circle prayer and whatever you believe in, do. But most of the time we pray for ourselves, for forgiving, for strength. You don't typically ask for $1 million. You're not going to happen unless you're working on it, unless you ask that your health will be well so that one day you will make $1 million. Yeah. Because God does not bless us with everything He wants us to succeed on our own. Just like our kids, you teach them enough skills so that they can survive the rest of the time. They learn it from school, from college, from university,
Yeah, there's a difference.
through the field of work they're in. So each time they increase that knowledge, the skill. So finally, God said, "Oh, well, see, I'm
She
glad
might
that
as well marry the pastor.
I wasn't giving everything to you.
So
If I give you everything to
the
you,
pastor running games
you'll
to
be
keep
just
her
like
single.
the little duckling in the duck shell. You never be able to use your beak to peck the
Tell
eggs
her
and
this,
free
go
yourself out
research
of
what's the
that
oldest
little
religion
eggs,
for
right? If you seen
African
how the
folks.
eggs hatch,
And
how the duck or the
it won't be
chicken
Christianity.
hatch, they use that
Are
the
we?
sharp
Really?
peck to beak to peck, make a little hole. Use their feet, their mouth, their hand to make a hole bigger so they can get out, so they can be free and become the chick, yeah, the chickling, the chick. And not like the human babies. The human babies will go through that labor pain. Somebody tell me that labor is nothing but push out your little your number two, right? Number
Yeah,
one
and then
would
she
be,
come all the way
or
out
number two.
to hang out.
So
to
I said,
what?
no,
To
it's
say
not
she
like
can say
that. In
shit on
order
the
to
phone?
push a baby out, you have to try to like pull your lower lip over your head, and then you can tell me how much pain that is, right? I mean, the same thing for childbearing, childbirth, and the pain is so crucial.
Yeah, we
It's
can be
not to
together,
joke
but it's
about.
gonna be on my
But
terms.
I done it so many times. The last baby, I almost dropped her on the floor. It was that it was that easy. But it take a lot of practice, just like anything else. Giving birth take a lot of practice also. So if
Yeah.
you have more than
'Cause
one
he's trying to
child,
keep her
then it
single.
get easier each time because you know what to expect,
Purposely, they
right?
do.
So
They
today
be
is
doing
our
that shit
Sunday
purposely,
talk, so
bro.
it doesn't have to be sticking with
I'm
the
telling
same
you,
topic.
they be trying
But
to
I
holler
started
at the
talking
girl, so
about how you
they'll
can
give them strategies, and then she'll run
mitigate
back to
and
him. Here's
prevent
the crazy part.
your
She'll
diabetes
run
to
back to him
get
and tell him
worse.
this story,
Either
and then he'll
you
console
have the
her like, "Please go get me
hypoglycemia
in
or
office." And you call,
hyperglycemia.
right?
Hypoglycemia
And
is
you
when
care
your
about
sugar
that's that
drop below
game.
70.
Them the coldest pimps.
When your sugar drop,
Them the
when
coldest
your
pimps. Boy.
blood sugar drop below 70, then you started to get blurry eye, your weakness, you're sweaty, and you can't reach for your sugar.
Bingo.
That's dangerous. That's why I
They the
always
coldest
taught
pimps, bro.
my class that to have your sugar drop
Right.
everywhere, in the bathroom, in the
I
living
don't be
room, in
trusting
the
them motherfuckers.
kitchen,
More
in
black
the
people need to get
bedroom,
more
in the
educated
family
about
room.
what's the
Have it
workings
everywhere. If you need
of
it,
our
just
real
reach it,
religion.
right? And then you have hyperglycemia is when your sugar level go about 120. Some people who had diabetes for 10, 15 years, when they reach 480, they still feel normal. They be able to talk, to walk, and do things. But then remember that each time when you reach the hyperglycemia, the the low level of blood sugars, it's eating up your inside your viscera, your liver, your kidney, your lung, the whole thing.
Yeah,
So do not take it
is she
lightly. Say, well,
she's
I've
that
been
smart
diabetic
dumb?
for 15, 20 years. It didn't kill me. No, it does not kill you instantly, but it will slowly damage your inner health, your viscera, your heart, your lung, your liver, your kidneys, little by little. And that's why you have to be consistency with your insulins and your medication. If you take orally, you're still good. But if you have to take oral medication and insulins, then to control your blood sugar, it's likely that you already had gone beyond where it's hard to
Well, then you get
control.
married then what?
And then I
It's
also
like, okay,
noticed
so you
that
married then
people don't exercise. Like I said, you give yourself excuses.
know
I'll
what
do
I
it
mean?
tomorrow.
Then
I'll do
what?
it in spring. I'll do it during New Year.
That's long.
And I do it. I do it during my holiday. I do it during New Year resolutions. The more you push back, the more you shorten your life. Okay, for me, I do yoga. I used to join the gyms and I'll do the electrical and I'll do the saunas. You know, I like sauna. I go in and I just listen to song and music and relax and get sweat, right? You don't have to jump on the electrical to
Oh,
get
damn.
sweat. But it's just different kind of sweat when you sweat through physical physical activities, or you sweat
Wow.
because you hot, because your body trying to cool down, and sweat is different kind of sweat. You want to be able to driven the bad sweat that coming from your body. When you sweat at the sauna, it's different too, but then you dehydrate
Okay,
yourself
yeah,
more
we have to do
that
that.
way, and you may not get rid of all the bad
That sounds
sweat
like a
that you
plan to
need
me.
to your
Yeah, she came out here. Did y'all go to that concert?
So I today I was jumping all over because it's Sunday talk and they didn't want to talk too much about the politics. I don't want it to have to emphasizing and bombarding you with the health issue, but you know what, the health issue is our livelihood, it's our well-being, it's our, the more you know, the better you will treat yourself. If the less you know, the more harmful it'll happen to you.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna. My boy manages her, Kenny.
It's always the best practice to learn from
Yeah,
other people.
my boy
If
Kenny
you
Creed.
don't learn that on your own, or don't learn that from school, and learn from other people. There's so many content out there on YouTube, or even now people be posting a lot of good information on Facebook, TikTok, and
What'd you say? She
tweets, or
what?
even Instagrams. But yeah, so take care of yourself is the most, I would say, the most wealthy of all
Huh? Say it
wealth.
again.
Because if you're well based on your
Oh, yeah.
health, and you want to take good care of your health, even it's not based on your health, it's based on you being healthy, being human, being you, being a person that love yourself enough that you would take care of yourself, make sure that you know your
Sorry,
emotion, your mental health, your physical health
Yeah, hit me up tomorrow, but I'm down with that. Let's go.
are in
I'm down
one,
with
because
that,
it's
man.
in that clock
Okay.
circle
Okay.
wise. Because if something affects you mentally, it affect you physically. If something that will affect you physically, it will affect you mentally, because it's going to go in the circle. Okay. The reason they go in the circle, because as a human being, we relying on emotional and mental health stability. If it's not stable, you cannot go to work. If you cannot control your emotional breakdown, or your stress, or your mental illness, then you cannot work. If you cannot work, it can affect you financially. If you affect you financially, then you get depressed, and then when you get depressed, you bring about the other health issue, the physical health issue, and then that element will come together, and it's going to go in that little circle of health and well-being. If you're in good health, be able to work, and you take care of the financial portion. When your financial becomes stability good, then you don't have to worry too much. So that's why our health is important. If you see me talking about health, or if you see that I cook in a way that no one else cook, and you don't add this, you don't do this, do that, and because I'm worried about people who learn about my cooking would care about eating the food that coming out from this recipe, that it will not affect them. It will not affect them their cholesterol. They will not affect them sugar level. So make sure that we balance in everything we do. If you don't balance it, you'll find yourself wobbling, just like you riding on the canoe, riding on the canoe. So yeah, I've been here long enough. I think I will come back another time. I hope that you were tuning in, and yes, and thank you for taking the time to stop by and chatting with me and send me all those offering donation. Thank you, UK Rap. You're awesome. Hope that you will subscribe to my channel, so that way we can stay connected. I'll do the same way. I'll search you out and subscribe to your channel, so that way I will get your latest notification. Same thing for mine. And thank you for those who dropping by today to chat and chit chat with me and spending the time with me here on my live show. This is my second time doing, so I hope to get better on timing on my topic. Next time I will stick with certain important topics, so that way we can just talk about one topic without me going over left and right. And because it's Sunday, I don't want to get so serious and stressing you out about what's going on in the world, in the politics, that affect our life, our family, our neighbors, and the whole American people here, right? So wish you a beautiful evening, Sunday evening, Sabbath day evening, where you at. Good night.
You know how to end it, right?
Yes, Mom. And